Hi everyone, it's Sister Jenna from American Meditating Radio. I hope you've been enjoying Wiseish, which you can get live on Twitter, Facebook, or YouTube from 8:30 a.m. to 8:45. But you can also get it on demand 24/7. It's going to be your power boost for the morning. It's your daily dose for the soul. It's just going to encourage you to make the day that much more valuable. So join us. Looking forward to seeing you.
If I go back to where we'd started, and that was the crises that we're facing in the world today, the financial, the political, the family, the religious, the environmental, there's a list of them. I see all of those as actually being spiritual crises. And if we were to resolve the spiritual crisis, I think everything else would fall into the right place. We'd be able to deal with all of those things, absolutely. Why I say that is because somebody would say that, the environmental crisis is because we've been totally commercialized and we haven't given anyone an understanding that nature is to be respected or even that nature is sacred. Well, that's a spiritual statement. All the political crises that we are thinking about and the injustice that seems to be happening, again, to me, it's because our moral compass is not aligned. We are not understanding where it is we need to go and what our destination really is. The financial crisis is absolutely human created, where we've got this big division between the have and the have-nots. So just looking at all of these things, I see how coming back to a spiritual consciousness resolves these things for me personally, but also I think there's a lot of good that's happening in the world that is being released at the present moment. On one level I see the descending energy and the darkness increasing, but on the other side I see the ascending energy. And so the choice that I make when I'm spiritually conscious and aware is which part do I want to be part of? Do I want to be part of the descending darkness, or do I want to be part of the ascending energy of light? And then it's many, many organizations, many individuals who are being inspired to do that which is good, which reminds me that there is that original goodness within all of us, and we're all coming back to that. And so spiritually, what happens when I go through that transformation of shifting my awareness from being just limited matter to being a spiritual entity, in this awareness, then I realize my responsibility to myself, my responsibility to others, and to the world at large. And so, in the awareness of the soul, in my connection with the divine, what happens is that I'm getting in touch with my own inner goodness. And now my responsibility is to share goodness with those whom I meet, whether it's my immediate family, whether it's the people at work, or my neighbor, whoever that neighbor happens to be. And so the proof of my transformation, of this change of consciousness from material and limited to being spiritual and unlimited, is that there's a behavior change. There's a change in terms of my values and the expression of my values in my life.
Hi everybody, it's Karen Drucker here, and I love listening to American Meditating with Sister Jenna. Don't you?
मेडिटेशन से हमारी आयु जैसे बढ़ सकती है क्या, कि हम इतना जल्दी जैसे बूढ़े न हो जाए?
आयु मनुष्य की छोटी है या बड़ी है, पर छोटी आयु में सुखी रहे ना तो आयु बढ़ना भी अच्छा है, और सुखी नहीं रहता है तो आयु बढ़ के क्या करेगा?
even in young age, regardless of how old you are, it's necessary for a person to be happy in their life, whether they're young or old. If you're young and you're not happy, then having a long life is not going to be of any use. If you're old and you have a happy life, then that's good. And so to make sure that the content of life is such that it's worth living a long life for.
आयु बड़ी है या छोटी है, ना दुख देवे ना दुख लेवे, तो आयु कोई काम की है.
If in my life I'm not giving sorrow, I'm not taking sorrow, then that life is useful. So it's good to have a long life then.
तो हमारी आयु बढ़ती है सुखी रहने से. सुखी माना ऐसे मटेरियल सुख नहीं, अंदर का सुख रहने से, औरों को सुख देने से, दुआएं लेने से हमारी आयु वो आयु कोई काम की है, नहीं तो औरों की आयु बढ़ती है तो क्या फायदा होता है.
I feel my lifespan is increasing because I'm giving happiness to others, keeping myself happy, but my happiness then is based on the inner super senses joy. It's not based on the external materialistic things. And if I'm giving happiness to others, then it's worth me living a long life. But if someone has a long life and they're not giving happiness to anyone else, then it's not worth
मनुष्य
it.
की तीन बातें हैं, मन, वाणी और कर्म. तीनों से सुख देता रहे तो उसका जीना भी उसको अच्छा लगता है, औरों को उसका जीना काम का है.
People usually engage in three things: thoughts, words, and actions. And if at all times I am using this to give happiness to others, then my life has a meaning, it has a purpose. Otherwise, my life is meaningless if I'm not giving happiness through these three things constantly.
Welcome everyone to Spiritual Vaccine Hour. I'm your host, Sister Jenna. Happy Sunday, happy World Meditation Hour. You know, every month, the 9,000 Centers of the Brahma Kumaris pauses at 6:30 to 7:30 for global peace. We deeply believe that the vibrations that we carry impact the world. So what if 1 million of us around the world start to think thoughts of peace? Can it not stimulate peace in our planet? Because it will definitely stimulate peace inside of the self. So, for this World Meditation Hour, I invite you to think about the power of your ability to change the energy and the vibration on the planet by changing the energy within yourself. The more you consider yourself to be a peaceful soul, the more you can begin to envision a world of peace. If you can't envision yourself to be at peace, it's going to be very hard to imagine the world to be peaceful. So, for this World Meditation Hour, let's be as peaceful as we can possibly be. 1. Let us allow those vibrations of peace to transcend to the planet and all around. 2. And let us walk, talk, eat, sleep in this place of peace so that we can make peace a very natural vibration in everything that we do. So for the next 45 minutes, please, let's go into this very deep dive for World Meditation Hour. And what I'll do is see you tomorrow as we continue our narrative and our cure for our spiritual vaccine so we can become more evolved, healthier, happier, and more powerful. Enjoy.
In my mind, I see before me the globe of the world. I allow my heart and soul to become unlimited. And I tune in to the state of my world. My world is crying out for peace. Especially the many souls who are enduring war or natural calamity. My world is desperate for joy. Especially those who are suffering from disease or emotional trauma. My world is crying out for love. Especially those who are experiencing loss, conflict, or loneliness. For so many, our world is no longer a place of peace and love. Our quality of life is diminished under the influence of inappropriate values and selfish actions. I look upon my world with mercy and compassion. And I create a pure wish for the world to be healed. With my strength of spirit, I send to the world the light and energy of peace. With my loving heart, I surround my world with loving feelings and good wishes. With the conviction of pure values, I create a sincere wish for us all to live and work together in a loving community, living in the highest spiritual values of respect and cooperation. With my generous heart and pure spirit, I unite with the divine presence and love of God. Together, we bless our world. I sense God's peace and love passing through me and caressing the world, nurturing every soul, so that they can restore their own purity, peace, and power. In my mind, I see a joyful world. A world full of peace and love. A world without sorrow, where there is only the exchange of love and respect. I believe in the possibility of such a world. Our world will once again shine with grace. I recognize that I play a part in bringing this world into being. I keep love and respect shining in my heart always. I keep peace and truth in my spirit forever. to live without fear in a world that's secure. Some say it's a fool's dream, but I'm not so sure. I see all your faces on my TV, driven and hungry with eyes full of tears, mourning your children, fathers and friends, caught in a war that just never ends. How long will it be till your life is mine, and all I believed in has turned into lies? With all that I am and all that I have, I send you this token, this love from my heart. Oh, I've seen a place much more than a dream, a place of such beauty it hurts just to see, a place of no pain, no crying, no war, where peace is the treasure that has been restored. If I had one wish, it would be this. It would be this.
Sitting quietly, allowing the body to be comfortable and relaxed. I can feel the tension in my legs, my arms, my back, my shoulders, my neck, my face dissolve. The awareness of the body melts into the distance. I focus my thoughts on I, the being of light. In this awareness of I, the soul, with the power of my mind, I can travel beyond the limits of my physical senses. My senses supply information of the physical dimension, but the power of my mind reaches far beyond the limits of matter. The power of my mind transcends the limits of time, of distance, of the physical universe. I enter another dimension. One of light, of silence. I find myself in a space of silence. A world of light stretching into infinity. A place where I can see no walls, surrounded by light. Here, in the element of light, my natural element, I too, the being of light, sparkle. This is where I belong. This is my home. I recognize this place. I had forgotten it. And now I have rediscovered it. It feels comfortable and very familiar. This is my home, the world of light, the land of silence, of peace. From this dimension, I can look down and I see the blue pearl, the jewel, planet Earth, slowly spinning down below. I see how precious and how fragile it is. It is been my home for a long, long time. But now, in my original home, the world of light, I realize that beautiful planet is actually the stage. It provides a wonderful stage where I can play my part, where I interact with my global family, where I share responsibility with all my brothers and sisters. But that is the stage. And this, the world of silence, is my home. I have returned home. I have come home again. And I stay in the world of light. Quietly, comfortably, recharging, replenishing my own store of light, of silence.
Where do I go with all these feelings and all these faces and open doors when everyone else seems so serene and I just feel so insecure? And where do I go when all the pieces of my heart lay on the floor? You say, come into the light, why don't you? Come into the light, why don't you? Come on now, come into the light. Where do I go with all these memories and all these bags filled up with shame? And how should I feel when you call me an angel and dress me in a crown of gold? And what should I do when tears of sorrow just won't stay inside these eyes? You say, come into the light, why don't you? Come into the light, why don't you? Come on now, come into the light. should I do when a gentle hand it reaches out to take my own? And how should I feel when tears of joy, they just won't stay inside these eyes? And what will I do when I start to love you and really trust and know you're there? You say you'll be in the light where I am. You'll be in the light where I am. Come on now, come into the light. You'll be in the light where I am. You'll be in the light where I am. Come on now, come into the light.
I imagine our world. I see it in front of me now. A beautiful globe. I imagine myself as a guardian of that world, an angel, a being of light. I carry in my hand a single candle, ever burning. I approach this globe, this planet, our home. And I select a particular spot for my candle. step away a little. I use this candle as a focus for my good wishes. I am the guardian. I am the angel. The protector. And I send my thoughts to this particular part of the globe. Thoughts of love and of peace. My thoughts are beams of light, thought after thought, light after light, focused upon this particular part of the globe designated by my candle. And I continue to send light.
were a bird, I would stroke her bright feathers, then I'd watch her fly free, cross the still of the dawn. And if peace were a mountain, we'd gather around her to bathe in her silence, her power, her call. If wisdom could sing or whisper his secrets, eternally teaching the ways of the free. In my mind I can see them, I hear them, and I feel them. For love, peace, and wisdom are all part of me. If love has her freedom and peace her expression, surely wisdom will grow like a flower in bloom. The seed has been planted and tended and watered by the prayers of the hopeful and the tears of the brave. We long to return to that place of still waters and sit on the banks under some shady tree. In my mind I can see it, I hear it, and I feel it. And love, peace, and wisdom are all that we need. Some call me a dreamer, some will call me a seeker, one who follows the stars on a quest for the truth. But every believer holds a to that place of still waters and sit on the banks under some shady tree. In my mind, I can see it. I hear it, and I believe it. And love, peace, and wisdom are the three